Dragon Balls!
Look in the way that he waited for the back in the shop.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle. Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside. Aye, that I do. I've got to, if I hope to be as good as Yorland Greymane someday. In fact, I just finished my best piece of work. It's a sword. I made it for the Jarl, Balgruf the Greater. It's a surprise. I don't even know if he'll accept it, but... Listen, could you take the sword to my father, Proventus Avenici? He's the Jarl's steward. He'll know the right time to present it to him. Thanks. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Just look at that stunning blue. What? I wasn't looking at you, I was looking at...
Yes. What a boring conversation.
Thank you. No, please. Hold your applause. One more song. What say you? Yeah? All right then. Now...
If it's work you need, how about chopping up some wood for the fires? Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
But then he went quiet, when he met the shield maiden Matilda, who said, "Oh, you talk and you lie and you drink all on me.
Welcome.
Now I think it's high
Let me know
time
if you
that
want anything. Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Let me guess. You want to talk?
full of zeal
You lost?
was boastful no more when his ugly red head rolled around on the floor.
Need something?
Thank you, good patrons of the Bannered Mare.
Oh,
Thank you.
Sadia.
Yes, Mom?
This is a local favorite, and
We're running
one of
low on the
first songs I
Blackbriar
ever
mead.
learned.
In a couple of days,
Ragnar
I'll
the
have to make
Red.
a run, fetch some more.
Oh, there once was
Oh,
a
yes,
hero
Miss
named
Holt.
Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorik's stick.
You know nothing. Nothing of our struggles, our suffering.
Nothing. And what of my son? What of Thorald?
Finest cuts,
Is he
fresh
nothing?
from the wilds.
So don't talk to me about suffering.
Your son chose his side and he chose poorly, and now he's gone. Such is the way of war. The sooner you accept his loss, the better.
I will never accept his death. My son still lives. I feel it in my heart. So tell me, Battleborn, where is he? Where are you holding my forearm?
Do you believe this old
Had enough of fish and fowl.
old
Feed yourself and your kin.
Why, I've got him in my cellar. He's my prisoner. Face it, Howard. Your stupid son is dead. He died a storm-cloaked traitor. And you best keep your mouth shut before you suffer the same.
Come on, Father. There's nothing more to be said here.
Chops and steaks fit for a Jarl. Come and see my selection of finest quality meats.
I'm surprised you have the wits to notice. We are but mad. Writhing in the filth of our own corruption, while you have ascended from the dung of mortality, and now walk among the stars. But you were once that time, an ass man who said, "Let me show you the power of Talos Stormcrown, born of the north, where my breath is long winter. I breathe now in royalty and reshape this land which is mine. For you, red beast."
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here. We'll be ready.
My lord, please. This is no time.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgruuf is not receiving visitors.
Just... Who's this then?
As House Carl, my job is to deal with all dangers that threaten the Jarl or his people. So you have my attention. Now explain yourself. Whatever you have to say to the Jarl, you can say to me. I'm
all right.
starting to think...
I want to hear what he has to say. What's this about Riverwood being in danger? Alvor? The smith, isn't he? Reliable, solid fellow. Not prone to flights of fancy. And you're sure Helgen was destroyed by a dragon? This wasn't some Stormcloak raid gone wrong? By Ysmir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. The dragon is lurking in the mountains.
The Jarl of Falkreath will view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should
Enough!
not...
I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service. I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons. Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there. Ah, no mere brute mercenary, but a thinker. Perhaps even a scholar? You see, when the stories of dragons began to circulate, many dismissed them as mere fantasies, rumors, impossibilities. One sure mark of a fool is to dismiss anything that falls outside his experience as being impossible. But I began to search for information about dragons. Where had they gone all those years ago? And where were they coming from? I learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself. An old tomb, built by the ancient Nords, perhaps dating back to the Dragon War itself. Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south of here. I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction once you get there. Well, we must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I have my sources. Reliable sources. I'm not surprised you've never heard of it. Even I used to think it was just a myth. But not anymore. The Dragon War was a real event, although only the barest glimmer of the actual events has come down to us. Far back in the Mythic era, the dragons were worshipped as gods in Skyrim. Many of the monumental ruins that still dot the landscape were in fact built as temples to the dragons. The details are lost, but at some point the Nords rebelled. After a long and terrible war, the Nords overthrew their dragon overlords. Oh no, many were killed, of course, but many survived into historical times. Why, this very palace was built by one of Balgruf's ancestors to hold a captive dragon. Hence its name, Dragon's Reach. I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense. Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task. You know, if you've got
priority
the
now.
People think women are vain for trying to look good.
Dragons.
Just because men are lazy and don't even bother having a wash, Doesn't mean
Of
we
course,
obey.
Jarl Balgruf. You seem to have found me an able assistant. I'm sure you will prove most useful.
Succeed at this, and you'll be rewarded. Whiterun will be in your debt.
Let me guess. You want to talk? So the Jarl wants you to go to Bleak Falls Barrow to retrieve some ancient artifact? Sounds like my kind of adventure. Although I'm a little worried about the Draugr. I doubt my feminine beauty is going to cut it with those guys. I doubt they even have any... You know, the difference between a man and a woman.
They say there's nothing a Nord woman can't do if she puts her mind to it.
In each of us, the future of Skyrim, the future of Tamriel. And there it is, friends.
Got a pretty full stock of potions and alchemy reagents. Pardon me, but do I detect a case of the rattles? I've got something for that. Ah, splendid, splendid. It's for a special brew I'm working on. A love elixir like none other. Maybe I'll test it on Farengar first. Oh, but I suppose you expect some compensation. Here. These potions should suffice. Take care of yourself. I sell cures for all ills, and I'll be happy. Fresh-baked loaves, still warm
Pizza
from the oven.
bottles for sale. All crafted by the best.
The finest cuts, fresh from the wilds.
For only through your grace and benevolence may we truly reach enlightenment.
That's right. Mock the town beggar like everyone else.
Shine
But I've got
your
a right to
trinkets
stop, don't I?
Had enough of fish and fowl. Treat yourself and your kin to a choice cut.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out. You want a drink? If it's work you need, how about chopping up some wood for the fires? Thank you. Here, this is for you. Sure thing, it's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room, right this way. Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds. How are we doing over here? Are you thirsty, hungry, both?
Why, yes, Holder. I'll have 4 bottles of wine with juniper berries, 7 bottles of Alto, and a venison with bitter green sauce.
Are you joking?
About wine? Never. In fact, forget the venison.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything.
This is an
Think I
ode
got
to
a clean mug around here
Skyrim's staunch
somewhere?
protector.
I do love causing a stir. Once I started singing at the top of my voice, and someone told me to stop shouting. Then I replied, "Do I look dragonborn or like one of those creepy old guys who live on the mountaintops to you?"
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, a customer. Sorry you had to hear that. Yeah, well, I don't know what you overheard, but the Riverwood Trader is still open. Feel free to shop. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. Yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in. We still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament, solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw. You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back. If you're going to get those thieves, you should head to Bleak Falls Barrow, northwest of town.
So this is your plan, Lucan?
Yes. So now you don't have to go, do you?
Oh, really?
Need to learn to aim better with my bow.
Here needs a guide.
Well, no, by the 8, fine. But only to the edge of town.
We have to go through town and across the bridge to get to Bleak Falls Barrow. You can see it from here, though. The mountain just over the buildings.
And I thought I was clumsy.
We got some furs and tree branches.
Those thieves must be mad hiding out there. Those old crypts are filled with nothing but traps, trolls, and who knows what else.
Nobody's gonna believe that your dog is a frostbite spider. And if they do, they'll kill him. That's not much of a prank.
Oh yeah? And what would you rather do?
How about we play tag? You're it.
Hey, no fair! Get her, Stump!
I wonder why they only stole Lucan's golden claw. I mean, we have plenty of things in the shop that are worth just as much coin. Lucan found the claw about a year after he opened the store. He never quite explained where he got it. He's a tricky one. This is the bridge out of town. The path up the mountain to the northwest leads to Bleak Falls Barrow. I guess I should get back to my brother. He'll throw a fit if I take too long. Such a child. Mara bless you for agreeing to help us. Well, it's a winding road up the mountain just ahead. You'll know you're in the right place once you spot the old watchtower. Once you get to the tower, head north. Bleak Falls Barrow should be just around the corner further up. Good luck. Lucan and I will be waiting for you back in the shop.